Welcome again to Living Leadership Podcast. This is Thomas A. Gordon, psychologist, leadership solutions coach, and leader of Thomas A. Gordon and Associates, doing business as Taga Consulting. Today's topic is living leadership. What is that all about? We know we want to deal with excellence, and we know we want to deal with health and advancing, affirming, and being co-creative with life. And we think we need leadership to do that because often things don't happen spontaneously or just out of historical routine. So most of us have a feeling that the leader's the one going forward or leading forward or rallying people to go somewhere they wouldn't ordinarily go. Intuitively, we have a sense of what leadership is, but I want to underscore a little bit more on the emphasis on the word leadership, in parenthesis L, has a lot to do with serving. And we hear about the servant leader. So this is in connection with that concept because serving gives you a broad range of things to influence how you choose to show up and engage with other people. So leaders are very much focused on high performance, outcomes, impact, sure, but we know that's driven by people and healthy processes. Leaders are interested in serving. What does that mean? Well, you wouldn't give a 3-year-old the keys to your car and say, I'm going to let you drive, because they're not mature enough to handle the power of that opportunity/challenge of driving a heavy vehicle that could really hurt themselves and others. Serving. Oh, you got an ouch. Somebody violated an expectation. You've really been out of shape. So rather than sit and sulk or talk about somebody, what would actually serve the success of the common community or organization or team or project that you're a part of? How do I serve? Who's going to ask the question that's been buried so deeply under all of our unconscious routines? Somebody needs to serve by bringing up a better question, or maybe the proverbial elephant from the back of the room that has no place yet unless we decide to name the elephant in this conversation. The elephant being, what is the issue that if we faced it, if we addressed it, could make all the difference in the world in our thinking, our energy, and our recalibration of what we do next? Serving, ing, not just the verb serve, but serving, meaning that you're always in dynamic engagement with reality, taking the circular information back from what you're doing with your last serving to actually get better at serving better and better and better. Why? Because you wouldn't say, I took a bath in 1988. Took one bath that long ago. You really wouldn't be up to being as clean as you could be. So serving. What are we serving? Success. Not self-serving. We're serving the success of what? Bring it up to scale. Self being the first level, now you and your partners, or you and your tribe, clan, village, team, project, neighborhood, community, scale it up. If your vision is authentic and you stay with it, it's probably bigger than what you can do by yourself. So when we say serving success, we mean your personal success and collective success. Notice not a binary trap, either or. You must serve you and don't worry about the next person. Look out for number one. We already have an imbalance in our normal routines of competitive energy. We have an imbalance of short-sighted leadership where people are making decisions and not worrying about what is the collateral damage or cost to the very ecosystems or context crucibles within which life actually is sponsored and sustained. So we don't want to be short-sighted. We don't want to be self-serving only. We want to be short-sighted for short-term challenges and opportunity, mid-range and long-range. Turns out the way the human brain works, we are biased towards self-preservation. We're biased towards short-sightedness. That sound I heard, that thing that looked like a tiger is going to get our attention more than platelets shifting or plastic in the ocean building up. So we need all of our intelligent faculties working in collaboration, and we're not perfect beings. We're very intelligent and can adapt, but we're going to make mistakes. So what do we need? We need a commitment to serving success, but not myopically, fly-by-night, quickly. We need it to be systemic success, or what I'm going to call sustainable success. Either way, you have success that's going to outlive your particular deposit. You're going to think of it as serving sustainable success as an investment in your life and collective engagement with others for now and across generations. In a sense, you're thinking about legacy impact as you're having today's impact. With that being said, do you want to have cosmetic, performative leadership? Or you want leadership that's actually not just the talk? Doesn't make a great website phrase, but you're actually seeing it alive in your people, in your practices, which are orchestrated by holding on and retaining, promoting, developing your people, and rewarding and incentivizing folks to be better and better and better. If you can think of it that way, then we actually want to have a commitment to looking for the strengths in people. Think about another S, strengths. Think about always looking for the strengths in our culture so that we have something to build upon. Now, of course, those are the pluses. We're going to get to imperfect people are going to show you errors. And we're going to make, even as the poet Nikki Giovanni has said, even our errors can be correct if we can actually notice them quickly, learn from them rapidly, in a relevant manner, elevate. So we're going to pay attention to the pluses, but also the minuses. We're going to have a culture where it's honorable to turn yourself in quickly if you made a mistake. Can you imagine adults not coming to work, being afraid anymore that somebody's going to catch them making an error? We're going to turn ourselves in and be wrong quickly and often so that we can get the feedback circular leadership loop of learning what did we actually do, as opposed to waiting for people as adults to hide out in fear, afraid to tell you what actually happened. Imagine the transformation if we were to learn quickly to talk about the opportunity of every mistake, every error, every ouch. That means we're paying attention to the S, the strengths, the minuses, and what is the upside down Greek word delta? That delta triangle means we're going to hold on to the best, we're going to drop and release the worst of what we're learning. That's what circular transformative leadership is all about, learning relevantly and applying it. So we get to start and innovate, we get to keep some things, but we always are releasing that which no longer serves us. And we're accountable to each other. Look, strengths S, minuses, pluses, minuses, delta. Now your A is active accountability, authentic accountability. What's another word for that? High integrity. We don't leave each other hanging. We're always in there for each other. It is hostile, not respectful and professional. Under circular leadership thinking, if you have a vantage point on how your team can be better, for you to hold back on what you're seeing, because we all have blind spots. So accountability means, with great respect and precision, I share with you the strengths of what I saw, the gaps, the delta, and now with accountability, we put our vantage points on the table so that the best idea wins. And lastly, another S is practical and emotional and energetic support. We couldn't talk and listen without breathing. You couldn't hold your breath for more than a few seconds. Our support is needed every day. Let's customize it to the people we work with and ask them, what would you find today to be tough for today or this week, and how can I support you? That's a leadership question. And they start telling you what they need, not you presume that what your support, one size fits all. So with that in mind, pluses, minuses, delta, accountability A, another form of integrity, now leads us to give practical support to each other. And as we announce that, we're talking about more pluses, more minuses. So it's a circular continuation, and we never get to quit, just like you never get to take that bath in 1988. We're going forward with technology and also with each other to be in partnership so that we can collaborate accountably with intelligent thinking and practical support. You try that the next time you're herding cats, collective, accountable thinking in practical and energetic support. Be strong, be well until our next session of living the leadership. Keep it alive in you and in others. Walk the talk. Thank you.